opposed to a joint. So hopefully that explains that. Hannah M says, do you have another job besides ASMR? So my full-time job is social media. I've been on YouTube since I was 16, but it didn't actually take off and become profitable until I started my second channel, which my first channel nobody really knows about because it didn't go anywhere. But I quit my job at like 19 years old or 20, and that's been my full-time job ever since. And ASMR and Hot Rose social media is the full-time gig, and every day I wake up and feel so lucky and blessed to get to do this for a living. Jack K said, what is your favorite movie, or what are your favorite movies? Merry Christmas. Just want to say that I really enjoy your videos, and it helps me sleep or focus on work every day. Thanks so much, Jazzy ASMR. That stuff makes my absolute day. Thank you so much for sharing that with me, Jack. My favorite movies. That's really hard. I would have to say, like, comedy-wise, I'll always stand by, like, the classics, like Superbad, White Chicks, Bridesmaids. But my favorite movie in terms of just, like, cinema, like, you know, the cinematography and the storyline, that's so hard. I can think, I know that there is a movie that I've been saying is my favorite, I just can't think of it right now. La La Land is my favorite movie. It's just like, when I watch that movie, I am fully captivated. People say that I look like a kid, like just fascinated, and I stand this close to the screen. It is absolutely captivating, breathtaking. La La Land. Marcus Jarrett said, will you do any girlfriend role plays? I'd love that. So I haven't done it because I'm not totally comfortable with the concept of it. Some of the girlfriend role plays I've seen have been really good, and some of them cringe me out a little bit, so I'm pretty particular with the role plays that I do. But my friend David Alvarez, who is really into ASMR, said I should do like a breaking up with you role play, and I was like, oh, that could be kind of fun. So I might do something like that. If you guys are interested, and you've made it this far in the video, comment down below and let me know, because I think that could be pretty fun. Ruby Valdez said, what is your favorite self-care activity? Something that feeds your mind, body, or soul? It's a great question. My favorite self-care, and one that I think really ties in with your question, is I usually buy a candle from House of Intuition, and I will light it, and you're supposed to light it and let it burn out on its own. So I place it in a bowl with water so that if it overheats, there's water to catch the heat and the flame. And I will just meditate over that every morning and every night for about 10 minutes, and focus on positive affirmations and just what my goals are, and the focus of whatever the candle is. They usually, one is focused on money or love or self-esteem, and so I'll focus on that a lot. And yeah, I would say, and I usually meditate with my crystals. I have a lot of crystals, and I burn sage during it as well. So that's probably my favorite self-care activity that I've only done twice, but it's pretty magical, and I want to do that more in this coming year. BM02 said, I remember you mentioning going back to school. Did you decide to axe the idea? No shame at all, just curious on your journey. Great question. So I went about it entirely the wrong way. I started with summer classes for one, and I hadn't been in school for 8 years. So I did summer classes, and I chose this, which are shorter than fall and spring semester, because those are like 16 weeks, and I think summer is best that I can. I would say that ASMR is definitely its own form of art. There are people that take it incredibly seriously. People like Latte and Gentle Whispering, who I think are actually ASMR artists. I don't know if I would put myself in that category. I feel like I'm quite amateur to try and put myself on the same pedestal as them. The future of ASMR is just continued growth. It's already gotten to a place where it was made fun of, and now a lot of people, because it's so popular, they might say it's weird or cringy, but they still respect that there's a place for it on this platform and that people are actually fans. You can't shoot down ASMR fans. They're the greatest people. I think ASMR will continue to get bigger. I think Gen Z is like really about it, and I'm seeing a lot of it start to pop up on TikTok and news articles and lay down and things like that. So I just think ASMR doesn't need to worry about how it will get bigger. It will just be one of those things like a snowball effect. The snowball will keep going and growing and growing along the way. And as far as evolution of ASMR, I mean, look at content on YouTube from beauty gurus from 10 years ago to today. Look at ASMR content from 10 years ago to today. I think ASMR will evolve as technology evolves, and it will always be, I think ASMR will just always be, because it's an actual physical response from our body, and there will always be a demand for that. So yeah, I hope I answered that okay. Travis Einbaugh said, do you feel like you have a secondary calling that you never fulfilled? What is it? Absolutely, I do. I am incredibly passionate about animals and acting. I'm sure it comes across pretty common or pretty often. My dream as a kid, and even still today, was to be a zookeeper, and then I realized that they make pennies. They make like 35K a year, and that is barely livable. So yeah, I would say that I would absolutely have loved to be a zookeeper or an actress, either one of those. But Becca ASMR said, what is your least favorite ASMR trigger, if you have any? My least favorite would probably have to be, I don't like tapping on metal objects, like ceramic bowls even, or things that are not dense and just hollow. They don't do anything for me at all. I know some people love it, that's why I include them, but for me it does not do anything at all. STU Den said, who would you like to collab with on a video? It can be a regular or ASMR video. You choose. Love you, Jazzy. I love you too. I'm gonna have to do ASMR because we're on the ASMR channel, but I would probably say I would love to collab with Gentle Whispering. I think it would be so hard to even do it because I just love her so much. Or Glow would be really great, and Maddie Tingles, Maddie ASMR, or GB would be really great. They're like people I'm huge fans of. Pastel Purple said, favorite color. I like purple. I would also say my favorite color is purple. Rumen Shahriar said, your favorite YouTuber and your favorite ASMR artist. My favorite YouTuber, it changes constantly, and this might shock some of you guys. I don't watch the typical content. I've been really enjoying this guy named Jamari. He's like this comedian that talks about like problematic things happening, and he just really speaks his mind, and I really respect that about him. He's like the one person I think I really keep up with on YouTube. And my favorite ASMR artist is Gentle Whispering, hands down. She is the one person I go to sleep to every single night. Every night. Okay, this will be my last question. specific